Toyota is one of the oldest car-making companies in the world. They've made some pretty amazing cars in the past and are still to this day. Being one of the oldest companies, they are struggling to keep up with the modern trends when it comes to cars, but they're still doing it either way. They've managed to build up some hybrid cars as they upgrade the technology in their cars. And one of the cars that has just received a pretty sweet upgrade is the Corolla Touring Sport. So, what's new with this car? Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to take a look at the 2023 Toyota Corolla Touring Sport as we find out what's new with this version of the car. Also, before we continue, please take a moment to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates of your favorite vehicles. And with that, let's find out what's new with the 2023 Toyota Corolla Touring Sport. Over the past 3 years, Toyota has managed to improve the Corolla's specifications, design, and mechanics. The most important change is the new generation, which has a hybrid drivetrain that uses both gasoline and electricity. Since the Toyota Corolla was first introduced in 1966, it's managed to sell over 50 million units. At the moment, the car is in its 12th generation, and it is doing better than ever. In most countries, you can get the car in hatchback and estate farms. The saloon version of the car was bowed out several months ago. However, Toyota is soon to introduce an SUV that is closely related to the Toyota Corolla, which will be known as the Toyota Corolla Cross. This version of the Corolla is expected to hit the market sometime later this year. When it comes to the design of the 2023 Toyota Corolla Touring Sport, Toyota has not made as many changes as you would expect. They've left the Vauxhall Astra rival's design still in place, with very few minor changes. These changes are to the front grille, which have been given a new mesh pattern, and the fog lights, which have been given a new shape. The only other notable design is the alloy wheel design, which has been made better looking and more attractive. Toyota also updated its lighting, giving the headlights a new bi-LED design that looks quite impressive. Toyota also increased the range of exterior paint colors in which you can get the car. For Toyota, they prefer to pay attention to what is underneath the hood. They say that is what makes it equipped to strengthen its role as a core volume model for Toyota in Europe. The car is still available in two choices, either the 1.8-liter powertrain or the 2.0-liter powertrain. Both of these powertrains are hybrids, and they are said to come with increased power, performance, and drivability. In addition to that, the cars are also said to come with reduced emissions. For example, the lithium-ion EV battery that comes with the car now weighs much less, by about 18 kilograms. It is also more compact. To help with this, the returned EV motors have a more intuitive throttle response instead of a linear one. The 1.8-liter powertrain now has the power to produce a combined 138 brake horsepower, and it goes from 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 9.2 seconds. This is an upgrade as it has managed to reduce the time by about 1.7 seconds, as it increases its horsepower by about 24 brake horsepower compared to the previous versions. The main thing that Toyota is aiming at is not to make a fast car for the entry-level Corolla, but to improve the car's drivability. As for the 2.0-liter engine, it's more powerful, gaining about 6 extra brake horsepower to give you about 193 brake horsepower to mess around with. The latter model covers the same speed of 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 7.5 seconds. As for the CO2 emissions, they have been improved because the 1.8-liter now gives off about 102 grams per kilometer, while the 2.0-liter now gives off about 107 grams per kilometer. This is a slight reduction over what the previous models were. The 2.0-liter hybrid Corolla has also had a change in its battery pack, having gone from its older style nickel metal hybrid drive battery to a lithium-ion one, just like the one found in the 1.8-liter hybrid. According to Toyota, they've also recalibrated the throttle setup, and this should make the Corolla feel more refined. Basically, they're working to reduce the typical CVT behavior of indirect throttle response and soaring revs. they managed to make the car a little quieter, having made some refinements to the powertrain noise under acceleration. Even though Toyota has recalibrated its drive modes, the initial impressions of the revised 1.8-liter hybrid are that the drivetrain has not really been made any different. Regarding the drive modes, Eco mode has been updated to stop feeling a little sluggish. In fact, it now makes it better use of the increased potency of the electric motor, and waits for quite some time before it has the engine working hard. This has, in turn, made the car feel more relaxed without noticeably compromising the car's performance. The performance has been made better than the previous one. However, this doesn't change the fact that the car is still a CVT. When the car is not at full throttle, the gearbox will build in some shift points, and it does so well to avoid holding maximum revs whenever possible. This has mostly helped in refining the 1.8-liter engine so that when it is piping up, it's not grating. The economy of the 2023 Toyota Corolla Touring Sport remains quite impressive and efficient. Toyota has made some improvements when it comes to the braking system, and this has in turn increased the performance of the car. On the outgoing model, it was not that easy to come to a stop perfectly smoothly. However, the pedal is now progressive as it allows clean limo drive stops. The new car has also been fitted with radar for the adaptive cruise control, which will mostly work to judge how much regeneration braking it will need to apply when you lift off the throttle. Even though such systems have proved to be quite unpredictable, the one fitted to the Corolla Touring Sport has proven to be quite intuitive. The Corolla has not only been upgraded on the outside and under the hood, but it's also been given a facelift inside. It now features new trim pieces and revised graphics for the infotainment system. The most obvious change to the interior is the new and larger touchscreen on the dashboard, which now measures about 10.5 inches. The Corolla's infotainment now has some advanced features, such as an onboard voice agent. But even though the screen is a decent size with a decent resolution, and it also responds pretty quickly, it's lost all the shortcut buttons apart from the media volume. This means that you would have to pay attention when switching between smartphone mirroring and the native interface. It's quite shocking that Toyota has left out this feature, yet in the new Toyota Aygo X, which basically has the same system as the Toyota Corolla Touring Sport, there's a physical button to help with this. On the other hand, the driver's screen, which is 12.3 inches big, can now be customized between 4 different modes. These include casual, smart, sport, and tough. It can also be customized to show the information that you want, but the process of doing so is a bit clunky. Toyota has not only focused on advanced technology and an improved engine, but they've also included a slew of safety features in the vehicle. They've added the Toyota T-Made package, which gives the car some additional features such as blind spot monitoring, safe exit assist for when you don't want to open a door on passing cars or cyclists, and the rear seat reminder system. According to Toyota, owners of the Toyota Corolla can now receive upgrades to the infotainment system thanks to the over-the-air update capability. All in all, the Corolla has received some pretty awesome upgrades, making it quieter, more comfortable, and roomier in estate form. However, we can't really tell the price yet until the car is released. It might receive some updates along the way before it's released in the first quarter of next year, but we can only wait and see. What do you think of the 2023 Toyota Corolla Touring Sport? Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. Also, before you leave, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more incredible updates on your favorite cars. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.